God bless you, WME family, and welcome back. We have a very exciting program for you today, and I am joined today by a very special guest, Pastor Mondy Cano of Central Church here in Dallas, Texas. Pastor, God bless you and welcome to the program.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
It's an honor and a blessing to have you, Pastor. And Pastor, I've known you now for many years.
30 plus years at least, yeah.
Wow. And in those 30 plus years, we were talking before the program.
You were super young and I was already an adult.
we were both young. If memory serves me correct, we were both young. And one of the things I remember about you, Pastor, is you started pastoring the young people.
Right.
And now, flash forward 30 some years later, you're still pastoring, but as a senior pastor. You have the role of a senior pastor,
right.
And you're pastoring a lot of those young people. And throughout the years, you see them in church. You see them grow in their walk with the Lord.
Right.
That has to do with discipleship.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that, Pastor.
Well, a couple of things. One was in our church was only Spanish back then.
I remember.
And the kids would go to school and learn English and then prefer English. Even though if they were bilingual, they would prefer English. So that's why we started an English service. Our senior pastor started an English service, and now I oversee all that. But discipleship is really about, we want people to grow in their faith. And so we make it sound, it sounds harsh, discipleship. It sounds like discipline. But really, we want people to know that, hey, as you fall in love with the Lord, as you grow in the Lord, just like you have a girlfriend and you start talking to her, then you get to know her, and then you want to get married. Well, the same way is with the Lord. Is you get to know Him, you get to know how awesome He is.
Yes.
But that only happens through some Bible study, some reading, some quiet time, so with years of experience. And that's kind of the view of how we look at.
So, Pastor, it's about maturing that relationship.
Right.
It's about building on that existing relationship.
Right. Yeah. So, like, I have this passage here. I was thinking about this. It says, this is John 6:27. It says, then they said to him, what must we do to be doing the works of God? Jesus answered them, this is the work of God, that you believe in Him who is He sent. So He said to them, then what sign you do? You must see and believe you. And what work do you perform? So, the whole idea is, what must we do? What must we do to have these works, right? So you got to be busy, right?
Yes.
So Jesus says, well, you got to just believe in Him that I was sent by God. And that idea of just believing is very difficult for people. So the simple question is, what do I need to do to be a good disciple? What is it I need to do? And Jesus says, man, just believe. So it starts with this attitude of just being calm and relaxed and just allow the Lord to be your friend.
And Pastor Monday, I think that's part of the problem with today's Christianity is we want to make it modern. We want to add on to it.
Right.
And I like the way Jesus just breaks it down. You explained, He said, just believed.
Right.
That's what I'm asking you.
Well, the idea too is that, okay, so in the Old Testament they celebrated the Sabbath, right?
Yes.
Well, the New Testament, we realize that Jesus is the Sabbath. He is the rest. He is the peace of that. And there's still the principle of resting, for sure, right? There's still the principle of getting away, but the truth is that Jesus is the Sabbath, that He is the rest. He's the rest that we go to. And so when you come to know the Lord and you have this mentality like, what do I need to do? He's like, wait a minute, just believe. Know that I love you. Know that I care for you. Know that whatever work is started in you, I'll perfect until the day of Jesus Christ, Philippians,
Yes.
This is the idea that I have for you. Relax in the presence of God.
Yes, and that puts us back to that place of trust, right, Pastor? And I'm sure, we were talking about those years that you've worked with the members there, and you've seen literally young kids turn into young adults. Yeah. And it's that trust factor, that dependence on God. Just
Well,
believe. I love that. the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
God puts
yeah.
it.
The whole idea of trust is difficult too, right? Because we live in a world that is so untrustworthy. You know,
And it tells us not to trust people.
yeah, and then the idea is that what politician do I trust, or what store do I trust? Do I trust, you know, or what car do I trust? You know, or do I buy this car or this car? You know, all these things happen, and he's like, no. With me, you can really trust me. Those things you can't trust. You. It's like going to the casino. You might win, probably not, but with me, you'll win.
You'll win. Yes.
You know, John 6:31 says, all that the Father gives me, he goes, all that the Father gives me, he goes, I want to give to you.
Yes.
That's the whole idea. I want to bless you with the blessings that I have, the peace that I have. I want to give that to you.
Wow, that is amazing. And that's the key. That's the key to discipleship.
And you know, the other thing too is discipleship is he says, no one comes to me unless I draw them to me, right?
Yes.
So do you want to be a disciple? Well, if you really do want to be a disciple, why? Because he's drawing you in. He's drawing you in. He's calling you in. And all we have to do is say yes every time. Yes. Yes, Lord. And sometimes it's difficult. You know, the weight of the world, sinful habits, you know, the childhood trauma that we suffer. These are the things that are sometimes very difficult. But he goes, yes, keep saying yes. Keep saying yes.
Yes.
Keep saying yes.
Yes. Pastor Monday, Cano, we're going to be right back, and you don't want to go anywhere. Join me. We'll be right back with Pastor Monday Cano, and we'll be talking about this very important subject, the subject of discipleship. It's about growing in the Lord. It's about growing in His grace, His love, and His mercy. And we're going to come back, and we're going to talk with Pastor. And don't you go anywhere, because we got some very important information for you on how you can be a missionary, on how you can help feed the hungry, how you can help clothe the naked, and how you can be a blessing to those out there that need your help right now. So don't you go anywhere. We got a very important commercial coming up, and then we'll be right back with Pastor Monday Cano. God bless you.
World Missionary Evangelism, through its wide variety of mission outreach programs, is an evangelical force in developing nations, and it all begins with native missionaries. Called by Christ to do His work, our native missionaries are first and foremost soul winners. Often facing hostile opposition, they have the courage to reach out in compassion to the lost, sharing the good news with those in their communities. But that is just the beginning of WME's evangelistic programs. World Missionary Evangelism reaches children through vacation Bible schools and Christian schools. So even as we feed the hungry bodies of little ones, we also feed their souls. For almost 6 decades, WME has been building churches in both urban and rural areas. Most of these churches are used every day of the week and become beacons of light in the areas where they serve. Churches not only provide worship opportunities, but they also offer a community gathering point, education, childcare, and even serve as feeding centers for the hungry. WME not only sponsors native missionaries, we train them. World Missionary Evangelism has local pastoral education programs for new missionaries and continuing education programs for those who have been in the field for years. WME also has Bible colleges that provide degree programs for those seeking a fuller knowledge of the Bible and Christian outreach. The evangelism in World Missionary Evangelism is not just a part of our name. It defines our mission, our focus, and is at the heart of everything we do.